Now the storm shield resulted from about 20 years or more of use of this guy right here, a piece of visqueen, 8x8 or 8x9, folded in half, sealed down two sides, so it makes a closed-in tube. And that's what I used. This isn't all that durable, and it's heavy, bulky, stuff like that. This one looks about the same size, but it could be compressed down quite a bit more. Should give kind of a little word of caution on the storm shield. The storm shield is not intended to be the 100%, this is the best thing since sliced bread. The storm shield is designed to be a protection in the event of a storm and you don't have anything else. It's very light, easy to carry. It doesn't require, I mean, you can literally just use it on the ground. When I lived in the Carolinas, in North Carolina, I used well, the visqueen version of this. I used it in the summer thunderstorms on the ground. And it worked very well for me. So it can be used very effectively, but it's not a tent. It will keep most of the storm off you, if not all of it. And that's what it's designed to do. Protect you from wind and to protect you from rain. Okay, so first up I'm going to show you the simplest way to set it up, which is to set up simply drawing it over the top of the poncho just like we do our slider bug net. So it can go on just like that. That's the easiest way to do it at some point. So I can just pull this thing out of the bag. And what I like to do when I stuff it in the bag is I start at the foot end and shove it in. Because now all I got to do is put, this is automatically, this is my head end. So I'm already good to go. Okay, on the head end, that's the big open end. On the head end, you'll notice there's a D-ring, well, and then a small D-ring, and a drawstring. So this is basically going to be the top of your shelter when you put it on there. And now what I'm going to do is just gathering this thing all up. Then on the foot end there's a tiny hole, and once you can see it, there's one end of my Dyneema cord, or if you're using parachute cord, whatever it is, you pull those two ends out like that. Okay? So now that end is strung. I can hook it back up to the tree now. You could put your hammock up without this thing being installed. Then the storm comes up. You just undo one end of your hammock to put in and string it on it. Okay, now you'll notice there's all this stuff hanging down here. You don't really want all that. You want it at other times when you're using the shelter in a different way. But when you're using the shelter over a hammock, you want to draw that up and just kind of let it stay there. In the same kind of way you'd get in one of our slider bug nets. Okay, then you pull it up over you. So now it's over the top of me. It's going to protect me from the direct influence of the wind, rain, snow, whatever. When I want to get out, I just loosen the drawstring. I flip that stuff down there. Flip that down over my feet. And now I'm out, I'm good to go. It's the simplest method where we're just pulling it literally right over the top of the hammock and just let it lay there. And that'll be fine most of the time. Storm Shield it's designed It's designed to emergency bivouac to get you out of the weather, you know, get you out, get you protected right away. I just want to do this one more time. Show how to get in here. Pull it on down like that, get it out of the way. Get inside the hammock. If you have your hammock set up with your bedding in there, then what you can do is you can just draw it up like this, and then if you go on a hike or something like that and it rains a little or snows or whatever, that'll keep everything inside of here dry. Thing you might want to consider if you're like me, I don't like to put anything over me if I can be out in the open. I love it. So I don't want to put anything over me if I don't need to. Like I could just have it like this and just sleep here during the night. If it starts sprinkling on me, you're going to try this right here with me.